Welcome to the Perfect Fusion Collection for Stamp of Approval. Today I have already stamped two small circles using Tiara ink, and I've created two small masks using the small circular die. And we're going to then take the solid circle from that same floral stamp set, and we're going to put the paper in our Mini MISTI. And I'm going to position that circle over top of the void in the center. So what this is going to do is going to create blue eyeballs with a pupil where the masking paper is going to void. So I stamped off my Fiesta Blue ink first because I wanted a lighter shade of blue. So by stamping off, you get rid of the majority of the ink, but you still have ink left on that image, so you get a lighter color. So I have pulled our tail feathers stamp in, and I'm just using the die cut negative shape to help position my die cut to get an even border around the edges. I'm going to bring in our Tiara ink again, ink that up. These inks are awesome, so super juicy. All you need is a couple of taps and you've got a perfect image. I'm going to stick that die cut back into the negative, and we're going to pull in some Tiki Torch. And all I did was add it just to the inner part of those tail feathers, and I'm just using an ink blending tool to remove some of the ink. It just helps make a really nice smooth transition from one color to the other. It works every time. So now we have put our small paisley into our die negative, and once again Tiara to stamp first, bringing in our Tiki Torch and adding it to the circular end. I'm going to use that ink blending tool to remove that ink so that it blends beautifully into the tiara, and voila, super cute. We have two of those, and we'll go on to the next piece. We have two large paisleys, smooth paisleys, and I'm going to bring in my Fiesta Blue on our little scalloped. And we are going to double that ink up just to make it super intense. Perfect. And I'm going to do number two. So we need something inside our paisley. I found a cute little stamp to accompany the paisley shape. First with Tiara again. Nice firm press. Bring in our Tiki Torch to add that warm hue. Again, using that ink blending tool to remove the ink to make our blend nice and soft. Press, 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 and voila! And I made two of those as well. Next, we need an oval, and I just traced an oval shape that I had in my craft room. And I'm just using some scissors to hand cut that out. And I took my eraser to the surface to make sure that all of those pencil lines were gone before I started to stamp. So I pulled out the Tiara ink and the Tiki Torch and the two sizes of the peacock feather eye, but I only ended up using the smaller of the two, and eventually I only ended up using the Tiara, which is what I'm using right now. I decided that I didn't like the Tiki Torch on those bottom larger eyes, so I actually cut it down to a smaller oval, and I'm just going to add a little bit of Tiki Torch to the outer edges, just to warm it up. Super simple. And these are all the pieces that are required for our little owl. And we're going to take our multiple circled eyeballs and we're going to put some foam tape on the back. Super quick and easy. And we're going to pop them up on our spiky blue flowers there, which I had done previously. And we're going to add our tail feathers to the bottom of the oval. And we're going to position those eyeballs at the top of that oval body. And you can offset those pupils in any way, shape, or form. I wasn't 100% sure whether I was going to go behind or in front for that little wing, so I put the left one on the front and the right one on the back. And then we're going to add a little bit of feathers to the top of his head, so we used another tail feathers image. And we're going to stick that there, and we're going to use the small little paisleys to stick back there for his little horned feathers. Sadly, my camera died right at the end of assembling our owl, so I'll just talk a little bit about what happened. I added the 3 pieces, one for the beak, couple for the feet, and then I die cut one of our perfect vines, and I took one of the leaf images and stamped it on, and I'm okay with it not being perfect inside those vine leaves. It makes it whimsical. It's supposed to be a whimsical card. I stamped the Everyday Mod background using the Tiki Torch along the side of my card, and then I created a sponge base using the Fiesta Blue ink. And to create the vine in the background, I just used my die cut that I actually cut this out, and I used it like a mask, and I just carefully pounced my Fiesta Blue through it, and I got another subtle image in the background. So I hope you enjoyed my quick tutorial today, and I hope you'll give this little whimsical owl a try. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, guys.